Hey guys, Simplefish here to Games at playing Fortnite Battle Royale. Today in my Fortnite Battle Royale video, we're going to be looking at the new V7.30 Map Changes. So I've done a V7.30 patch notes update sort of video, leave a link to that in the description. You're probably wondering, what are these snowmen looking at? Now, if you play Fortnite a lot, you can probably already locate them and see where they are. And they're looking at Tilted Towers, and one change that I'm going to be talking about in today's video is Tilted Towers' new building. And this cool new building is, I think, kind of like a sort of news station. Now I'm going to be showing you guys why I think this. It's got this big kind of aerial tingo on top of the building. Forgot what it was called then. I mean, what else would it be called, Zomblefish? So we're going to start off at the bottom of the building. And yeah, we're going to be entering through to the garage first. So, as you can see in the garage, there are basically two cars with aerials on top. A bit odd, you might think. Well, that's where they obviously get the news from. And I just realised there's a Fortnite gear stick in that. That's quite cool. So the ground floor has kind of like a chill out area. It's kind of like it's almost like a waiting area. You got a little TV here, and the main entrance is just on the left. There's some toilets in here, and that's basically it on the ground floor. There's not too much to cover. On to the first floor, we have a little like fallen down TV with some cones around it because it's fallen from above. And there's a little crack in the ceiling, and there's some little like camera sticks here, and obviously that kind of represents, you know, the news sort of like studio thing. That's what they used to record. They're like camera holds. That's the word. Camera holds. There you go. And through here, we basically just kind of have some little desks and a computing area. And then we have a green screen. Now, there used to be a green screen at Risky Reels, but that's gone now, so you've got another green screen. So if you want to get some green screen effects, then come here into Tilted Towers. They got one of these cameras, might be used for like a challenge in a later date. So we got some little desks up here and some like editing areas on the second floor. And then we go back to the little crack room there. And then we can go around here to go upstairs. And then upstairs we have another little crack in the ceiling. And then we have another little recording studio here. If you go upstairs, actually wait, is there another little... Oh yeah, there's another recording studio here. This is like, you know, like BBC News and stuff. It's kind of like this, you know, looking out onto the main city. So lots of people are probably going to make some like roleplay stuff of that. That'd be quite funny. So we go up to the next floor. Are we on the fourth floor now? I don't even know. There's a little office in here. Probably like this floor is kind of like an editing floor. There's another little like desk area in here. Doesn't seem as tidy as the other one though. And there's some like cabinets there, whatever that is. And then we go upstairs once more, and we go up to the roof area, and then you could probably build up here and then come up to the satellite, which is at the top. It's a massive satellite, and it looks pretty cool actually, I must admit. Well done, Fortnite, you made that actually look good. And it's facing up at the sky, not really facing anything particular. I mean, it's not facing the battle bus, that's for sure. So yeah, that's the new building in Tilted. What do you guys think of it? I think it's okay, actually. It has quite a few chest spawns, and I hope some of these bricks, if they're not already in creative mode, that they get added in, because I like building stuff in creative mode, and kind of like building blocks and stuff. And speaking of which, we're going to be going to the block right now. So the block over here looks pretty fancy, I'm not going to lie. It's a massive stadium, which I did mention in one of my other videos. And it's by Zarbot, and it has a triple chest spawn at the block sign. This is absolutely delicious. Like, 3 guns within probably like 10 seconds, that's pretty good. And then you get 60 resources from that as well. And I think they're guaranteed to spawn. I'm not too sure about that though. So there's sort of a Risky Reel theme, which I like here, because I love Risky Reels before they demolished it and made it into a block area. So this is the big stadium here. I mean, duh, what else would it be? So you have kind of little like entering tickets here. You got to like pay your way through and, you know, give them your tickets and stuff like that. And then you go to the main stadium through here. It's a little chest spawn there, and then above there is another like layer of seats, I do believe. So there's quite a few chest spawns here, I'm not going to lie. So it's basically just a big rugby pitch, or American football pitch, I'm not too sure. Probably American football, but I don't really know. I don't play either of them, if I'm honest. I'm more of a football person. And then you have the big scoreboard up there. And it is a massive block, like it looks bigger than the other ones, just because there's a massive empty space. But again, what I don't like about it is that there's a massive empty space in the middle, and it's kind of like, you can see that the person who's built, they've taken a lot of time an effort to actually try and build this. But I don't know, this is an alright block, but thinking about it now, like, I'm not really going to land here much. Like, I'd have landed at the previous block a lot more. Well, actually, no, I would have landed at the block 2 blocks ago. It's quite confusing, actually, more than I would on this one. Like, this is an okay block, don't get me wrong. It's not too shabby, but it's just not really, like, my ideal block. It's not where I'd go. So yeah, this place is quite big. Obviously, it's the same size as every single other one, but I'm not going to land here tons. I might land here a little bit there and then, but it's not my ideal block. I think my favourite block was the big kind of dinosaur one 2 blocks ago. So 2 weeks ago. Wow, that went quite quickly. So yeah, that's the block pretty much summarised. Not too much else to say about it, really. Now we're moving on to my favourite map change, and this is in Retail Row. And as you know, Greasy Grove sadly disappeared in Season 7 under the ice. But don't worry, because the Durr Burger is back. I am so hyped, because the Durr Burger is just my favourite place. This is obviously a miniaturised version of the Durr Burger, and I'm losing my breath here. It's so exciting, I'm losing my breath. So you have a little kind of like van over here with chest spawn behind it. And I knew because they've added in the tomato bit behind it that they're going to add in the Durr Burger one. So they've got some little seats out here, some cubicles that you can go into. Sorry, I'm still trying to catch my breath back. And you can go inside here and you have the nice little kitchen, and you've got some kind of like safety chart there. So it's quite nice around here, I'm not going to lie. And I'm just kind of showing you around the kitchen. They even have a washing up hands Tingo, like, poster. So they're very clean and nice here. So yeah, this place is definitely the place to go. And they have some balloons here, which are quite funny, actually. They look quite nice. And there's a little, like, rubbish bin there. And I just really like the layout of this. I know it's tiny, but I just love little shops like this. Durr Slurp. So it's a little, like, slurp area over here. It's pretty cool. If only they could spawn in slurp juices, and I'd stack about 5 slurp juices. You have the little, like, new like ribbons around there. And so yeah, the Durr Burger is back. And obviously over here we have the pizza parlor, pizza place. No one really likes this place. No, this place is okay, but it's just, it doesn't have that vibe. Like, look at it, it's quite dull and dingy inside. No one really likes it. And I'm glad they put up the Tomato Town sign. I remember Tomato Town. Oh my god, it was so good. Before in Season 5, like, it just disappeared and changed, basically. And yeah, this is the kitchen. Again, no wash your hands posters, so, you know, the other one's more better to go to, I guess. So it's quite dull and dingy over here, I'm not going to lie. I think the Durr Burger is obviously better. Greasy Grove was one of my favourite places to land, and now part of Greasy Grove is back. I can't wait for Greasy Grove to melt, because, you know, the snow's got to melt somehow, and I've already talked about that in another video. Go and check it out, it'll be on my channel, and it's about a 40-minute video long. You can watch all of it if you want, or you can just skip ahead and watch a little bit. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much all of the stuff I've got to cover in today's map changing video. There is another major map change in Polar Peak, but I've already done another video about that. Well, I haven't yet. It's not uploaded yet, because I haven't actually edited it yet. And there's these weird, like, ice balloons around the map, so yeah. Make sure to check them out. Leave a link to them in the description already. Yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Go and check out my other video if you haven't already. Leave a link to it at the top of the description below. And I shall see you later.